Alrighty. Welcome to the PSBS as a Plays and PlayStation podcast. I'm your host, Code T, PS and Bye Boys. My host here is
Andrew Arenas, double is.
Yes, you're back. We're back.
Yes, I'm back from the woods.
From the woods.
That's why there was no show last week. And there was a lot last week, but
yeah,
that's what this front end of this podcast will be for.
Yeah, you're gonna cover all that. And this is episode 68. I think.
I felt like we were at 69 already, but I guess 68.
No, this is either 67 or 68. I think it's 68.
I'm willing to believe that.
How professional we are. I don't even know what number we're on. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 68. That's my guess. But anyway, yeah, so we missed last week. A lot of news was coming up here and there. And a lot of news from this week. So it's like, I don't even know where to start.
Just start with some of the stuff from last week. I mean, maybe we don't have to go into super duper detail, but...
Okay, well, let's just talk about some cool VR stuff. So
I'll go with that.
So yeah, so there was this thing that came out last week, earlier in the week, where Sony said that every VR game would support the DualShock 4 controller.
Yeah, every VR game.
Every VR game. They have retracted that.
Oh no!
And saying that some games will require the move.
The move.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's fine. I never expected that statement. I was a little confused and something that I thought Sony would kind of backtrack on because I didn't really think that was the case with some of these games. I'm like, you could actually play some of these with a regular DualShock 4 controller, but guess not.
Yeah, they said example of one game is like Job Simulator requires 2 move controls to play on the VR.
Like 2 mainline move controller. Like, has any VR game been with that like sub analog controller, that move controller? You know which one that one is? The one, the D-pad?
The navigation control.
Anyone use that?
I don't know. They haven't talked about it, and I feel like it should be used because I feel like that would really help with the kind of like immersion of the like, especially if you only need like, let's say one, like you play like a first person shooter, like you play that oh god, what is it called? Farpoint?
Yeah.
Like let's say you're playing Farpoint and you have the move in one hand to shoot, and then you still need the nav to move, right? So like, I feel like the nav should work because it would feel weird holding the whole DualShock 4 in one hand, and then having the thing in the other hand. Now, of course, for Farpoint, they want you to buy that controller, that new gun controller.
Yeah, they do.
So maybe that's where they're trying to get you, like, oh, if you want the full immersion of movement and all that, get this get this gun control thing.
Which does look pretty neat. It does look a move ahead from the Resistance 3 or Killzone 3 sharpshooter, which is nice.
Well, in theory, the sharpshooter would still work with
other games.
Because, all it does is hold your controllers. The buttons might... Well, no, the buttons might not work because it might not detect the trigger input on the controller. I don't know. I don't know all the technicals, but... You know which one... Oh, what?
I never owned that sharpshooter thing from Resistance 3.
I have the sharpshooter. Like I said, the reason it might not work, like I said, now I'm thinking about it, is because it does actually connect to the controller to where, like, when you press the buttons, like the trigger, it shoots. You press the button on the bottom and accesses reload.
Yeah.
So, like, that might not work since it's not updated for PS4 or whatever. But you know which one will work? That little red one should work because there's no connection. It's just all plastic that just holds your controller and the trigger just hits the button.
Yeah, it's not assigned to anything like with the system. It's just...
So that one works, and I do have that one somewhere, so I need to go get that one. Get that one out of the closet.
I don't know. Would you get that good controller for Farpoint?
Maybe. If they promise us that more games will support it than just Farpoint.
Yeah, I don't know. Just to buy this one accessory for this one game that is just kind of just an experience. It's not something that you're playing for like...
But at least
ages to come.
Yeah, because they said 4 points not really too long of a game, but at least it's a full first-person shooter experience. Like, you can walk and shoot. It's not like an on-rail experience either.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll see, because they haven't even announced the price point for that controller yet.
Oh, I would guess. Well, in the Drift, I don't know how much a Drift would cost.
Well, that's the thing. A Drift came out this week. For $20.
Yes,
and they haven't...
stealth release, kind of, isn't it?
Here you go. And no confirmation of VR support.
No, or like any promise of it later down the line.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
which makes no damn sense.
yeah, it's because they just sort of stealth released it, and they had someone else do the port, and just
Because I mean,
and then you look all over the description, and then the PlayStation blog post, and nothing's there to be seen.
yeah, because it was really weird. Because like Adrift is a game that's basically a VR experience,
Exactly.
and it's VR compatible on PC with I think Oculus and HTC Vive. I don't know if it's both or one or the other.
Yeah, the HTC.
But it's just, and it's weird because like I think some guy pointed out that like on the PlayStation Store on the blog it said somewhere VR support to come through update or something like that. But then somebody sent a tweet to the developer and they said no, there's no promise of VR support. It's not saying that it won't happen. It's just there's no promise of it. There's no plans for VR support for a.
And then I don't know if like you would have to pay for it. Oh.
Yeah, because that's the problem with VR is that it's kind of looking like if they do update games, you probably have to pay for it because that is a lot of work to go and develop VR support for a pre-existing game.
Yeah, it's just strange because I mean, yes, it is with PSVR, which is different technology than the Oculus, where Adrift is already on, but it's just dang to just kind of just have a port of it.
Because I mean, that's what we're seeing with Super Stardust HD or Ultra, whatever the PS4 version's called.
Yeah, that one that kind of blew me away. I was like, what?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I know before, yeah, a while ago, but then when you told me about it, I was like, this looks fake. And because, I'm a big Stardust fan. It was just, whoa.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, they did announce that Super Stardust for PS4 is getting a VR update or expansion where basically you play the game in first person from the viewpoint of the little ship, and it's all in VR.
It looks insane.
But the thing is, you have to pay $10 for it because it's like a full expansion kind of thing because you get the VR support plus some new levels and all that. So you have to pay $10.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So,
but this requires. Oh, is that a standalone thing, right? Or do you have to actually have the recent Stardust?
You have to have the PS4 version, and you can't just buy the VR missions. You have to have the base game. But I mean, if you let's say if you never bought Super Stardust and you buy it like at launch with your VR, it's going to have it in there. Like it's going to be bundled in with the main game.
And that game's fantastic, by the way. It was, I think it was on sale.
Yeah, it was on sale last week or two for like $3, and I bought it just so I can.
Dang, $3! I bought it for like I bought it when it first came out because I had no hesitation to get that game, and I platinumed it. It was a hard platinum. I was like $12 or $13. So wow, you $10 off.
Yeah,
it's a fantastic game.
Yep, pretty cool. Can't wait to play in VR.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, but yeah. Speaking of the VR accessories, though, did you see the crazy VR bike experience thing?
A VR bike? Is this for like the Tour de France games that we'll get on PlayStation VR?
I guess it says VR. This is it's a VR. It's not specifically for like just PlayStation VR. It's for like all VR because all it is basically just an exercise bike you sit on.
Yeah, the little spin cycle
and
thing,
you spin or whatever, and you play your VR. And I'm just like, I mean, you can do this with like any kind of like exercise bike. If you have an exercise bike around the house, or if you want to get really crazy and just if you have a bike and you just want to like take the back wheel off and just like prop it up or something. I mean, that's all this is, and this thing costs $400. This accessory.
Yeah, it's a fitness like tool.
You can buy a real bike for less than that.
It's just interesting because like the bike kind of just like goes like not in a straight path because it doesn't move, obviously it's stationary. But I wonder if it would like kind of it doesn't really connect with the game, does it? Like where it can maybe change terrain or do something because like there's some of these crazy exercise bikes that even cost like more than double that can move like up and down to like simulate terrain and all that. But I doubt this one could do it. But I'm just saying.
Well, I mean. Well, now I'm looking at it. I'm kind of looking at it. It has to connect the game in some way because, I mean, how would the game know you're moving forward?
Yeah, it would.
Like, there has to be like something on it to where, like, when you're pedaling, it actually knows to go forward in the game.
Well, sweet. Now PlayStation can finally have like a bike accessory. Before we've had keyboards and all these other things, and now we can say about a bike accessory.
Oh god, they're gonna Trials HD is gonna get support for this.
Oh man, you have to make sure you do the flips too.
Oh, dude, that would like people go nuts playing Trials HD with VR on this thing, trying to pedal in first person, going up this ramp, and then you do like the you crash and you flip, you're gonna like fall out of this thing.
Yeah.
That is just lawsuits waiting to happen.
Ubisoft.
Or watch out.
Watch Dogs.
Dogs.
Which they project Watch Dogs 2 is going to be the biggest selling Ubisoft game ever.
Ever?
That's what they said, ever.
That's a tall order.
Yeah, that is a very tall order. I'm like, bigger than The Division?
Assassin's Creed.
Bigger than Assassin's Creed? Well, yeah, they did say like biggest like Ubisoft like selling game ever. Watch Dogs 2. I'm like, because they were projecting with all the YouTube views and the pre-orders and everything that Watch Dogs 2 is shaping up to be the biggest Ubisoft game ever. Which I'm excited for, and I'm really excited for Watch Dogs 2 now with all the hacker stuff in it. And I'm really excited for it. I cannot wait to play it, so definitely. Now it's looking day one. I remember saying weeks ago where I was all like, but now I'm kind of like, I'm kind of in the mood for it.
Well, maybe it'll launch during Target's annual buy two get one free thing.
Yeah, maybe it'll just be like the free game or whatever. But man, it looks good. So I'm excited for it. But yeah, Ubisoft touting biggest Ubisoft game
ever.
So yeah, this is a tall order. Several Ubisoft games have sold really well. So I don't know. Like we already talked about the Assassin's Creed 2 effect with Watch Dogs. Maybe it just even though Watch Dogs 1 did take off, its lasting power was a bit lacking. So maybe Watch Dogs 2 will just take off and then soar. Hopefully.
Yep, we shall see. But also we shall see. We got a couple of Batman-related news.
Well, more Batman.
Batman. Dude, you can't be tired of Batman, and he's Batman.
No, I didn't watch the Telltale trailer.
That's okay. That's not what we're gonna. I mean, we're gonna talk briefly about it, but not necessarily. But well, let's just go back to VR. There was a thing. Batman VR or Arkham VR was listed on both Best Buy and Amazon this past week, and it was listed at $20.
Oh yeah.
So
I don't know why some folks thought that maybe this was just like a convention thing and not something that you could actually go out and purchase.
Like a tech demo?
Yeah, some of them were just like, oh, is this just like a thing that you guys are showing off? Just like tech-wise? But like, no, this is like something that you can actually like have yourself.
Yeah.
Not too often do developers just make things for the heck of it. Quantic Dream, Media Molecule. Okay, yeah, there's a few. But people that actually need to make some money generally make things to make money. So I don't think Rocksteady will be wasting any time.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is $20. That's good. It's not, because I mean that's the thing though. Like they said, this is not like a full like game.
Now, with this Arkham VR experience, no, it's not.
No.
But with this Arkham game, it from the outside of what people are just playing of it, it seems pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the game check out at launch.
Uh-oh.
What?
So then what else?
Okay, you're doing dramatic pauses.
Oh yeah, I will.
What?
I'm like coming in 5 seconds to lick.
I already had a slight snag right there, but we were talking about Batman VR.
Batman VR.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's coming. It's going to be a short experience. They have it at San Diego Comic-Con right now, which is cool. Having people play it with having the little Batman ears on. Well, it's cool. Mm-hmm. Definitely looks interesting. I mean, well, just from people playing it, they haven't shown any gameplay footage of it.
Yeah, it's like no one. It's not.
I don't know what it looks like.
They haven't publicly shown what this game looks like.
Yeah, maybe Comic-Con they would show some footage, but I mean, it's open to the public. They're like people play it.
Yeah,
but and then just describe it and be like, oh, it's like the best thing ever.
Every oh god, every person who plays that has to sign a non-disclosure agreement.
Oh jeez.
Warner Bros. Already in some hot water. I don't think they want to do that.
Yeah, I know, right?
No.
But let's not talk about it.
Sure, you don't want to talk about it.
Sore subject.
But anyway, lots of other Batman news this week, or this past week. Like, for example, the Batman Return to Arkham edition got delayed indefinitely.
Oh, I thought we already talked about. Oh no, we talked about it off air, not on the air.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it on air. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It was supposed to come out this month, July, but it got delayed indefinitely, and reports are saying that the earliest this can come out is in November.
Yeah, no, we were supposed to almost have this collection.
Yeah, I think it would have been out this week or next. But yeah,
which would have been a good time for it.
Yeah, but now it's coming out in the fall, maybe. They said it could potentially get delayed to early 2017. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. They said like I said, this is all reports, nothing official, but reports saying that they're having trouble with the frame rates and everything, and just I don't know.
Oh, I mean, it'll be official in the day one when it's there and it's on the PlayStation Store. At least I'm still getting my Arkham Knight Game of the Year edition, right?
Yeah, I think that's still coming out. When I think this month, next month, something like that.
Yeah, because I'm probably going to wind up getting that and then restart Arkham Knight over again and then beat it. Beat it for once, because I didn't bother even beating Arkham Knight because of all the, just the way, because I got more than halfway through it. It's just the stuff that everyone was telling, and then I was just like, oh, that doesn't sound too much. That doesn't sound too good. So maybe I'll get around to it. So
and
then the DLC looks neat too, like the Batgirl stuff and all that.
Yeah.
Catwoman too. Yeah, why not?
But yeah, it's too bad about this collection, man, because everybody has that argument about which one's the better game, so people can go back and replay it and know for sure, get that reassess opinion.
Well, then no Origins, but I don't know. Origins. Maybe this time they can put in Origins, but that's seeming unlikely.
Unlikely they can do the Master Chief Collection thing, as a hey, we're sorry, here's Origins for free. They updated into the game.
Well, that's if the other two ones are just completely messed up for some reason.
So if you want Origins in HD, you have to hope that this game's still crap when it comes out, like a crappy port, and they have to update it 10 times to get it to work right. And then as a sorry, they throw in Origins.
Yeah, that's remarkable when you can't get a single player game remastered working.
I don't know. It's just I don't know, man. It's just stupid that they can't. Like you said, this isn't working.
I don't know how well, because then again, they don't want to get in the hot water again, because with the Arkham Knight PC.
Yeah, well, I think the problem is too, they said that this one's actually running on what I think Unreal 4, which is new.
It's Unreal 4, so it's taking new.
It's a new engine, so they're trying to take an old game that runs on Unreal 3 and try to make it run on Unreal 4, which Arkham Knight didn't even run on Unreal 4.
Nope, it ran on a very updated Unreal 3.
So it's already them trying to be all, look at this, we're trying to run this brand new engine, it's awesome, but then they can't get it to work. So it's maybe you shouldn't have done that.
Nope.
They just give up and they put them both on hey, you can play them on PlayStation Now. I mean, don't they have them on PlayStation Now?
They do.
At least what?
They have them on PlayStation Now.
Well, there you go. So you can
both of them. Even Origins.
Oh, there you go. Even Origins, you can play on your PS4 if you do through PlayStation Now. So, there you go. There's your option to get around this.
Yeah, just get a PS3.
Just get a PS3.
get a 20 gig one. No big deals. If you really want to play, grab it at GameStop.
Yeah.
Or eBay.
There's always that option too.
On eBay.
But yeah, there's that. We'll see when it comes out, whenever. Let's see what else is coming out. Also coming, though, is the Telltale's Batman game.
Oh!
Yes, they finally did a trailer this week, and they announced that episode 1 is coming on August something. The first week of August. I don't know why it doesn't have the date right here. It just says August. But I think it's like August 2nd or 3rd, whatever the first Tuesday in August is.
We're like at this Batman fever pitch.
Oh,
we got Telltale Batman. We got Batflick. We got, well, Arkham games still like coming out, at least remastered. Then we got Lego Batman.
Batman VR.
Batman's like Batman VR.
Injustice 2.
Injustice 2. Gotham. You know I had to throw that in there. Gotham. And then the comics. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, isn't he kind of like the most saturated character right now?
Yeah, if you didn't know that.
Well, I mean, just kind of thinking about it. I mean, like, Captain America, Iron Man, or like any of the Marvel characters are not even close to this level. Like, they all have to be together. Batman is just like on his own, and he dominates.
Yeah. I mean, well,
like, if that's one thing Marvel doesn't have, it's like that one big character that can be versatile for like any.
Well, I was about to say, because Batman doesn't have a bronze statue. 13-foot statue.
Well, maybe because like he doesn't like stand for America or anything like that. He just does it for his city. And plus, he kills people. At least it's Zack Snyder's.
Well, no, that's the thing about the Captain America statue. They're putting it in Brooklyn because he's supposed to be. I'm just a kid from Brooklyn, so that's where they're putting the statue.
Like he's a real person.
People are gonna walk. Kids today who World War II, they're gonna walk up to and think he was real, like he really existed in World War II.
Dude, freaking! If hopefully that statue gets done, maybe in Spider-Man: Homecoming, even though Peter's not from that area, but like if you were to go around, like, you know, just like the impact of the Avengers, go to that statue and like Tom Holland's like, oh yeah, I remember him. I grabbed the shield.
Grabbed his shield. Now they're gonna put a Spider-Man statue in Queens.
Yeah, that's when you'll get the kids thinking like if he's real.
He's real.
Like what?
Because according to EA, they think that most kids don't know what World War I or II is.
Yeah, apparently, and apparently that kids buy these games, but
they don't know the historical facts behind them.
I'm just more concerned that EA just lets these kids buy these games. No problem. I mean, it already happens. It doesn't matter, right? Digital and all that, and then just I don't even know. GameStop even bothers for your ID anymore, but I'm sure they do. It's well,
for me, I don't know because I look old, so I can't. They don't really like bother to ask me for an ID. But what was the last thing I remember they ID'd me for? I went to Best Buy one time.
Alcohol.
No, I don't buy alcohol. I went to Best Buy one time, and it was like buy Call of Duty, and they asked me for my ID. I was like, okay.
Did you maybe have a copy reserved?
No. I just grabbed off the shelf, and I was like, here, I want to buy this. And they're like, do you have an ID?
I don't know. Maybe the employees will just all like, whether or not you reserved it or not, just show an ID. Show that you're at least a legit person. You're not a robot. It's stupid. Oh, there you are. I don't know why I would need my phone. Wait, what were we talking about again? Batman. So
yeah, so Batman episode 1 of the Telltale series coming in August, but also there is going to be a retail version available in September that will include
the Disc Pass thing, like Minecraft.
Yeah, where you'll have the first episode on disc, and then the rest will be updated into your game.
I'm curious if like maybe they even extend this too, like if it's maybe a longer season or something, you know?
I don't know. I think with Minecraft...
I mean, I know Minecraft was different. I know Minecraft was very different in terms of the story. Actually, I want to play Minecraft, but I haven't seen it on sale at all. I mean, like, it's been on sale, but like not to the like super reduced price that you see like every Telltale game get to. So I'm waiting for that. Well, at least you played Telltale Borderlands, though.
Yes, I did play Telltale Borderlands.
Fantastic game. Fantastic game.
Mm-hmm.
Just with Batman... I mean, I haven't seen the trailers yet. I'm not like incredibly excited for it. You know, I'm more excited. It's just, I'll get around to it. I don't know if it's something I'll play episode by episode. I mean, I haven't played a Telltale game episode by episode since Tales of the Borderlands, so I'll have to see. I mean, you know I'm going to be on Walking Dead and then all that, but I'm not sure. It's too sure about Batman. I mean, it's interesting. I'm skeptical really about more of this one than like Game of Thrones or something. Well, maybe because Game of Thrones I didn't have as much attachment to, but Batman, I love Batman. Not so much so I beat Arkham Knight, but I love Batman. So I'll have to see. And I like the voice cast, I suppose, even though it's the same as Tales of Borderlands. Okay. Yeah, it'd be cool. I mean, did you see the trailer? Did it like present anything kind of like new or like a different twist for the Batman or whatever? That's like really my thing.
I didn't check out the trailer because I usually go in these Telltale games just like I don't want to see the trailers. I just want to play it.
Yeah, and they do kind of spoil a lot, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to at least see how the game runs, and then just art style. I mean, obviously it's shell shaded from what we've seen, but yeah, check it out, I guess. I suppose.
I'll check it out. But anyway.
But speaking of adventure games, Life is Strange is free. The first episode.
Yes.
So now you can play it.
Yeah, I can check out that first episode.
And then see if you like it, and then go buy the classic edition.
Yep.
On GameStop. So really, you have no excuse.
Yeah, I'll see.
At least you could see it, and then see if it could be something like, can I actually get into this? And then you'll get into episode 4, and then it's terrible, but then it's good. So, yeah, very strange ride that game goes on from it being nearly terrible. It's last act, second to last act, and then all of a sudden it's like actually good. So,
yeah. Well,
yeah.
I don't know. I want to check it out now because I read I read a book that has similar plot. So I'm like, are these the same thing?
Look, man, ideas nowadays, like especially with yours that you come up with, are just all
No, because I read Seconds by Brian Lee O'Malley, the guy who did Scott Pilgrim. That was a follow up. I read that, and it's similar themed.
Story. I read that book like 2 years ago. No, not really. Well, it has like a similar like base premise, but it's not. It doesn't really deal with like.
The only thing I know about Life is Strange is what you've told me. So
yes.
It's kind of like, that sounds like this book I read.
It has like a base premise that's the same, but in terms of like its characters and like themes that it goes over, it's kind of completely different. Yeah, so
Well, I'll see when I get to it.
It's a novel original idea, somewhat, mostly.
Somewhat mostly. Oh well.
Yeah, somewhat mostly. So, it stands on its own.
Does it stand the test of time?
No, that I don't know. Speaking of things that will stand the test of time, what do you think of when we get Dead Rising 1 and 2 on PlayStation 4? I'm not really sure, especially with Dead Rising 1, how that's going to pan out. It's just like, like this like nearly decade-old game.
Yeah.
Actually a decade-old game, isn't it? Because it came out like the launch of the 360. I don't remember.
Yeah,
but, God, I don't think that's going to hold up.
Yeah, so something like it was like a week or so ago. There was like some rating things, but then this past week the trophies popped up for Dead Rising 1. Mm-hmm. And Capcom has confirmed that yes, Dead Rising 1, Dead Rising 2, and Dead Rising 2 Off the Record Edition are coming to PS4. And this goes back to the thing we talked about maybe like 2 episodes ago about how Dead Rising 1 is like this weird game where it was released on 360, Wii. Was there a PC version of Dead Rising 1? Maybe.
I don't know if I've ever seen anything.
But it was even weird enough that it was on 360 and Wii, but there was never a PS3 version. And then Dead Rising 2 came out, it was on PS3 and 360, and then Dead Rising 3 is only on Xbox One and PC, and now Dead Rising 4 is a timed exclusive for Xbox One and PC. So it's all weird, but at least Dead Rising 1's coming to PS4, which is neat because I want to check it out because I did play Dead Rising 2. I like Dead Rising 2, but my
brother.
Off the
record?
No, just the regular Dead Rising 2. I like Dead Rising 2, but my brother was all like, nah, man, Dead Rising 1 was like the best. And I was like,
The best?
The best, because he played the hell out of it.
Oh, the best.
The best. And so I was like, okay, but I never got to check it out because I don't have a system to play it, but now I do. It's coming on to check it out. Because Dead Rising is just fun. Just mindlessly go kill every zombie.
Yeah, it's not meant to be anything where it's like, oh man, a revelation story or like something that you absolutely need to like play, but it's just just a silly kind of game. I mean, no, I remember, gosh, years ago. That was a long time ago when I played Dead Rising 1 at a friend's house because Xbox 360 was a new thing at the time, and yeah, I don't really remember much of it at all. But yeah, I'm curious. The PS4, it's got platinums, which is good.
Capcom giving us platinums.
Yeah. So hopefully, Resident Evil 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's my big one. I'm not even gonna touch it if it doesn't have a platinum.
We'll find out next month.
Even if I can't even attain it, it needs to have a platinum. I've already said this 2 weeks ago, but yeah, Dead Rising 1, yeah, that'll be fine. It's got like a zombie Jesus trophy in it, though. In case you haven't seen that, Dead Rising 1, it apparently kills zombie Jesus. So that seems pretty cool. I don't know if Capcom will get any fire for that one, but it's pretty funny nonetheless.
I don't know. South Park had one kind of, but they didn't. South Park never gets anything though. Like they never get any controversy.
Well,
or all the stuff they do
because they always have the statement in the beginning.
Yeah, like
that's what it's for.
Yeah, so they don't get sued or anything. It's not for easily offended.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why. Yeah.
I think they only had maybe 1 or 2 episodes that were like really controversial where the people actually like had an outcry against it.
Yeah, but those were like in 2000s. Like none that we've had in the 2010s have really.
Yeah, they haven't done a recent episode that's like sparked controversy.
Or like any form of like animated entertainment, really. Like remember those days? Like we miss it. Like where like you would have some of these animated shows that have like controversial episodes, whether it be kids shows or like anime or even adult animated.
Those banned episodes or something like that.
Yeah, like banned episodes and stuff like that. Like that doesn't happen anymore. I kind of miss that because now as an adult, I kind of understand it more. But like as a kid, like before the days of like searching everything on Wikipedia and all that, it'd be like, what?
Well, I mean, nowadays they're more careful with like what they put on air. I mean, not South Park, but like just cartoons in general outside of South Park.
Yeah.
But
because we've had live television incidents and all that stuff, so like even for scripted stuff and all that and television series. Yeah, it's just interesting. I miss those days when that would happen. That doesn't really happen in recent years at all. At least with the animated ones. Oh wait, hey, pause.
Yeah,
but South Park, I'm excited for that game, and I got a pre-order. I want to get freaking Stick of Truth on PS4.
Oh, did you see?
And so many of my friends have platinum that game too.
Yeah, it's not a hard platinum.
I know, like so many folks have already played on PS3 and now playing on PS4. I'm like, oh man, I'm missing out on this one.
Well, did you see the South Park Collector's Edition?
A Collector's Edition.
Yes, it's exclusively through Amazon. It costs $190, I think, or $180.
$190.
But it comes with the game in a steel case with a gold edition, so it comes with the season pass. So you get the game with season pass.
But no Stick of Truth.
Yeah, you still get Stick of Truth because that's just the pre-order bonus. So everyone gets that. It's packaged in there, so you get. I
thought that's like if you only digitally pre-order.
No, like even if you pre-order this at like GameStop or Amazon, like the physical version still has Stick of Truth in the game, like in there, like as a code in the box.
Oh.
So it's not just a digital thing.
Oh, okay.
But if you pre-order, you get the Amazon Collector's Edition that comes with the game, season pass. It's in a steel case. You get Stick of Truth, but you also get a RC Coon Mobile, which has Cartman in his Coon costume on a bike that's dressed like the Coon costume, and you can control this through a Bluetooth app you download.
So it's like the Black Ops car.
Kind of, but it's just a little bike. It's a little 3-wheel bike. You drive around, and I think it talks.
It does?
It says the remote control vehicle will also spout out 12 different voice lines.
Ooh.
So, this is neat, but I don't want to throw down $190 for this.
It's in South Park?
I mean, it's through Amazon. It's through Amazon, so I mean, technically you would get a 20% discount, but still, it's...
I don't know. It seems pretty neat though. It seems like it comes with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, even with the 20% discount, you're still paying over $150. So it's like, no. And
yeah, probably not.
Probably not. And then that's the thing too. Like, and then this game's gonna have a season pass. I think the season pass by itself is like $20-$30, maybe even 40. I don't know. I forget the exact price of the season pass, which is really weird because it's just Ubisoft making it to where it has season pass.
Yeah.
Because I know, because like the guys who like make South Park, they like hate this like DLC microtransaction crap. So it's kind of weird that this is still in the game, the whole season pass thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we'll see because they haven't detailed what the season pass even includes. Because I remember, when Stick of Truth came out, they actually said what the DLC's plan was for that game, and all of it got canceled once it switched over to Ubisoft.
Yeah, when
THQ went under and switched over. Yeah, like there was this whole thing where like on Xbox, Xbox was going to get the DLC first, and Xbox was going to be the only console to get the Mysterion DLC pack. Like that was going to be exclusive for like forever.
Oh man.
But all that got canceled once it switched over to Ubisoft, and now that's at Ubisoft. Though there's still no Microsoft exclusive stuff though for this new one.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. Like I said, I'm really excited too for the game. I just like I said, I just don't know if I'm gonna like buy the season pass with it.
At least not yet. Like maybe you can just like wait
and see what's included.
Because if it's anything like, like, oh my gosh, you gotta totally get this, then maybe it's like worth it. But then if it's something where you can just like, I can wait on it for like to be on sale, because we get season passes on sale quite frequently now.
That Arkham Knight one never goes on sale.
The Arkham Knight one goes on sale. It goes like at a reduced price, but not like a full on like 50% off. If that's what you're thinking, like a whole. I mean, it's on sale.
It's on sale, but not like a lot. Like it's like $25 to $30 still.
I mean, Ubisoft season passes do go at pretty greatly reduced prices within like a year or something like that. Like Far Cry and Watch Dogs had pretty like substantially reduced prices. So, yeah, I think it'll be okay.
Okay, it'll be okay. We'll see. But kind of going back a bit though, you talked about how we were talking about a bit about Dead Rising coming to PS4, but they got some other games coming to PS4 apparently. Because like I said, the trophy list for Dead Rising popped up, but the trophy list for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 has popped up on PS4.
What? Are you serious? I did not know this.
Yeah, Marvel Alliance 2 trophy list has popped up on PS4, and there was a thing a while back where like Marvel Alliance 1 and 2 has been rated by the ESRB for PS4.
Dang, how excited does this get you? I thought you'd be like all over this. You'd be like, what?
Yeah, I mean, this is cool, man. Marvel Alliance coming to PS4. I'm going to get these.
Dang, it's going to flash you back to the original days of the PS3.
Yeah, I mean, Marvel Alliance 1 never even had trophies.
Oh, so that must get you excited.
Yeah. And here's the thing, too. Like, well, Capcom confirmed that, yes, they are doing the Dead Rising re-release, but Activision still hasn't confirmed that they're doing the Marvel Alliance re-release, even though it's all here.
Activision.
Yeah. But, no, I'm excited to play this, like I said, because Marvel Alliance 1's finally going to have a platinum, or at least have trophies in general.
Yeah, you're going to try and platinum any of these?
I'll try. I never platinum Marvel Alliance 2. I tried.
That was a hard one, though.
Yeah, because you had to get the challenge rooms and all that, and those are kind of hard. Hopefully, though, the DLC is included with these games.
Oh, it would. No question.
Well, no, because that's the thing about these games. The DLC is really weird for these games. So, Marvel's Alliance 1 came out on PS3. It was a launch title for PS3. And there was this thing where, like, if you buy it on PS3 or 360, they had 2 exclusive characters for the new consoles. I think it was Black Panther and Moon Knight were, like, exclusive to the PS3 and 360 versions.
Oh, Moon Knight.
So it's like, oh, you bought a new system, here's 2 exclusive characters. So that was cool. But a couple months after the game came out, they did a character pack for Marvel Alliance 1, and it was only on Xbox. They never released it on PS3, ever.
Well, maybe now that exclusive content will come over.
Yeah,
almost 10 years later.
That's what I was hoping, because I forget who's all in the character pack. I know Nightcrawler's one of the characters. I forget who the other ones are, but they were only available on Xbox. They never came out on PlayStation. So I was like, well, that's weird. And then Mars Alliance 2, when that game came out, a couple of months after launch, they put out some DLC packs, and there was two. There was the Juggernaut, which you could have got free if you pre-ordered it, but then they put them out to buy, and then they had another character pack that came with like Cable, Carnage, and some other characters. Mm-hmm. But after a while, the rights expired, so all those DLC was removed from the store, and you can never buy that DLC.
What?
Like, you can re-download it if you already bought it, but you can't buy it if you never bought it. So I never bought it, so I was never able to get it. And it sucks too because they added trophies to the game, so that means those trophies I cannot get them at all because I don't have the DLC. So hopefully with these re-releases, the DLC is included, so that way people who never, got to play the DLC can now play it.
Good.
So we'll see. Hopefully we get some update on that, get an idea when it's coming out. I wonder too if this is going to make the value of the disc version go down, because Marvel's Alliance, I don't know about the first one, but Mars Alliance 2 is like a valuable game. Because
because it's a valuable game.
It is. Like, if you right now, if you have a copy of it right now, you can go sell it to GameStop for $30. They'll give you $30 for that game.
What? Why?
Because it's a rare game, apparently.
It's considered a rare game,
and they'll turn around and sell it for $40.
I mean, like, what if you just go find it on eBay? It's easy, like $5.
No, it's probably worth more than that on eBay.
Well, Ultimate. I'm looking at this.
Look this up. Marvel's Alliance 2.
Alliance 2, PS3 edition. I guess not 360. All right.
It don't matter.
$20, $12. No, wait. Get manual, no disc. What? Okay, wait. Hang on. No disc. What the heck? It's just. All right. Mint condition. $30, $24. It seems like the trending price on it seems to be like 20 plus. Look at this one. $189 for a factory sealed Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. $189.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, I don't know what happened with this game. Did Marvel lose the license completely and they had to stop manufacturing the game? I don't know what happened, but this game's actually valuable. I mean, obviously not super valuable, but it's still worth a lot more than you think.
It's weird, especially since it's an Activision game.
Yeah. I said, I don't know. Like I said, I think it was because Activision was losing the license, so they had to stop manufacturing the game. That's why it's worth more.
Mm-hmm.
So it's neat. And at least now this digital version will be out. So I don't know if that's going to make the value go down or less.
Mm-hmm.
But we shall see. Let's see. But speaking of other games coming to PS4, it was announced yesterday, I think, that System Shock Remake is coming to PS4.
Mm-hmm. Yes, this one I was super happy.
Yeah, coming planned for early 2018. Because this game's still in the Kickstarter. They're still funding it, because they said the more funding we get, the more we'll add to the game. What's weird about it, I was reading about this. So apparently the game was always originally supposed to come out on PC and Xbox One. It was just because the Kickstarter goal was reached or something, they did a PS4 version. I'm like, why wasn't the PS4 version released first after the PC?
Yeah, and then it's just super cautious because, with the Kickstarter campaign you talked about, yes, it's funded, but it's just weird.
Yeah, it's funded, but they're doing their stretch goals to add more to the game, and then they're just now announcing oh, hey, we're doing a PS4 version now because of demand. But apparently, because that's what it says. I read they said the PC and Xbox One version is expected to come in December 2017, and then the PS4 version would be sometime in early 2018.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, why? I don't know, because a certain other game we're about to talk about, I don't know why they felt like they needed to put this on Xbox first.
Yeah.
I didn't think the market was there, but
no, I wouldn't think so either.
It's just weird with System Shock. They're just yeah, I guess we'll do a PS4 version. It's not like the PS4 is the best-selling console, with the most market base. But whatever, man. We'll see. But yeah, though, I'm excited to finally play it, because this is that game you keep hearing about so much, how it was the predecessor to BioShock.
Mm-hmm.
How great it was. So it's okay, so I want to check this out, see what it is. But early 2018, so we got a little while to wait for this.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't get...
Yeah, it gives you some time, which is good. I'm excited to finally play this.
Mm-hmm.
So Yeah, it's about that time. Gosh, I remember hearing about something like this a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah, it's gonna be really neat.
It'll be neat. We shall see coming 2018. Also, of talking long time ago and oddly timed things. So it was announced. It was announced this week that Retro City Rampage DX
Game will
edition.
never go away.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
so it's being released on PSP.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, I saw the tweet yesterday. I was like, oh, jeez.
Yeah, they're releasing this game on PSP,
Yeah,
and it has a
PSP.
4-way cross-buy. So if you own it on PS4, PS3, or PS Vita, you're getting the PSP version. And if you own the PSP version, it goes back the other way. So it's a 4-way cross-buy. So this is really weird that this is coming to PSP, and the developer said the reason why is because they always planned to do a PSP version, like back in the day when the game first came out. It's just the Vita was coming out, and so they kind of switched development back to Vita. And they were going to do like a retail version of the PSP version, but they said UMB manufacturing just shut down.
Mm-hmm.
So they can't do that. So I'm like, okay, this is weird, but... So we're getting a new PSP game, a new release PSP game. And
Sweet.
around the time too that the PSP store shut down too, like you can't access the PlayStation Store on PSP anymore, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, you can't.
So that means if you want to download this, you have to go load up your store manager on your PC, download it, and then transfer it to your PSP.
Oh.
So there you go. To play Retro City Rampage. That's one game at least we both agree on that we just don't see the appeal of that game.
Oh, because it's not good. I mean, I played it, and it's not very good. And yeah, I remember the developers just called out the critics and reviewers, which is something you're not really supposed to do. That it wasn't a good game. And
I don't know, but it's just like you said, it just doesn't go away. It keeps popping back up.
Yeah, for some reason.
But I don't know. Like I said, I just found it neat though and weird that they're putting this out on PSP. It's like it'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was about to say it'd be crazy if like some developers just decide to make a AAA game. Like, oh, we're just gonna put it on PSP. Don't need to put that on Vita.
Yeah, I know.
It's like no trophies on PSP.
I know. Wouldn't it have been amazing if PSP games had trophies, or like just these PSP games that you could play on your Vita had trophies?
Yeah,
it'd be the best thing in the world.
Yeah, because only
I feel like. But after whatever you were going to say, what were you going to say?
Well, I was going to say, because Sony does love giving away PSP games for PlayStation Plus lately.
That's been a thing for like a year. We have a question about trophies.
Okay.
And I just decided I didn't even bother clicking like forward to their profile, so I don't know the PSN name. So I just went to whatever their actual name was. So this one comes from Stevie, not regular Steve. Stevie. He says, "Do you guys miss leaderboard trophies?"
No, like, is he talking like the ones where like in Killzone where you had to be in the top like 1% for the week?
Yeah, God, remember those?
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. And my brother played. He played Killzone 2, a hell of a lot of Killzone 2, and he got I think he got like the 10% trophy, but he never got the 1% trophy.
Yeah, and then it's hard to do these leaderboard trophies because like people just hack the leaderboards.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the hacking, but like something like Killzone where it might be easier now since there's not as many people playing.
Right.
So maybe that make it easier.
Exactly. I agree with that, but yeah, with these leaderboard trophies, I'm glad they're phased out now. It doesn't seem like really developers do that anymore.
Yeah, because it's just harder and it's discouraging. I mean, another one was like, remember Fight Night? You had to be the #1 player in the world.
Oh, yeah. The difficulty for that trophy is like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, because you have to be the heavyweight champion of the world, like in online play, to get the trophy. And then you have to do it for different ones. There's the heavyweight, the medium weight, the featherweight, or lightweight,
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah, and then what other games do that? I don't know. Do you know any other ones that do that?
I'm trying to think.
Luckily, I don't think any music games have really done that.
No, I mean those are just the ones that came to mind right away. Was Killzone and Fight Night, but I know other games have had to have done it. I think a lot of Xbox games did it. Like when Xbox Live, like when the achievements first came out, I think a lot of games were doing that. The players.
Yeah, it's just I don't think it's appropriate.
I mean, it really is discouraging. It's just like no, like you can't be the number one player in the world.
Being the very best.
Being the very best, like you have a platinum that only you have, you know.
Because that does not work like that. Trophies should never work like that. Where it's like, yeah, only I have it.
Only I have it, because that was the thing. Like with Fight Night, it was like, because here's the thing about Fight Night: once you have that belt, you can keep it forever. Like you can just never play online again, so no one can take the belt from you.
Nobody is ever gonna take this time.
And then, like, even if you do play online with the belt, you can just quit out before you lose, and you don't lose the belt.
Yeah, I know. It's just like.
So if you do have that trophy for being the heavyweight champion in Fight Night, that's a very rare trophy, because very few people have held that belt and had that trophy unlocked for them.
Right.
So
it's just strange. I wonder what game out there has had the least amount of people get the platinum in terms of the ratio of people that played it and stuff. I mean, we all get the 0.1s, but like, what's the 0.0001? I mean, maybe Overwatch right now, in case you can't like still get it. I don't know.
No, they updated it. People get the platinum now.
So okay, so like all these updates that have been coming out, even that new character or whatever has been like on PS4 too.
She's on PC right now, but she's not. They haven't put in our consoles yet.
See, that's where my hesitance of like Overwatch to even get that console support. And we see is just PC centric. But it seems like they're updating it for console, so I hope it doesn't get the short end stick for people. But yeah, I wonder what game out there has like had the least amount of players ever get to platinum for any game.
Well, I mean, now the games that have like online that's shut down, you can't.
Yeah, so somebody was rambling to me the other day, and like almost to a point where I thought maybe we put this on the podcast. If like he was talking about like how he can't get the Resistance 3 platinum now because now he's just playing the Resistance franchise, and he's like, oh, I can't even get like the platinum in 3, so I'm not even gonna play it. I'm like, you can still get the platinum in 3, right? Like all you have to do is just do a split screen co-op, right?
Yeah, I think if you do split screen co-op, it should work.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, but he was all like, oh, you can only play like online co-op and the online shut down.
Yeah, because I mean, you don't even have to beat the game in co-op, right? You just have to like revive 20 times, something like that.
Exactly. You just go to the freaking boat level like we did and just revive each other.
Yeah, so
that section of that game was always so silly.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like Resistance 2 where you need 10,000 kills online to get a trophy. And you can't get it now because online shut down.
Yeah.
Or what was another one? Mag, you can't even play the game at all anymore.
Nope. So Mag is like, no one else can get the platinum ever in Mag.
No one can get any trophies in it now.
No one can get any trophies in SOCOM Confrontation.
Nope. Lord of the Rings Conquest, I remember seeing that, like reading the trophy list, like you can't get the platinum, like it said at the top. If you're reading this now, you can't get the platinum because the online shut down.
Yeah. So, sorry, Stevie, we don't miss them. I mean, if you miss them, you didn't state what you. I'm gonna have to look into you and see if you like those.
Yeah, he probably has it. Like he's the guy who's holding that heavyweight belt in Fight Night right now.
I don't. Well, like I said, I didn't click at his profile, but I don't think he has like any trophies. Well, like I mean, any platinums.
So maybe he does have the platinum in Fight Night, but maybe he has that one trophy for the heavyweight champion trophy. So we'll see. But anyway, let's see. Other games coming to PS4. It was announced this week by Ubisoft that Uno is coming to PS4, Xbox One, and PC on August 9th. Now here's the thing about this. Here's the reason why I put this in my notes. This game. So listen to this.
Why did you put this in your notes?
Why did I put Uno on here? Listen to this. Here's how they describe the game. It says the new Uno game will have classic Uno gameplay as well as online and social features, including drop-in, drop-out multiplayer, and get this, voice and video chat. So video chat is finally coming to Yep.
In a game, though.
In a game.
Proprietary game, but we get some proprietary voice chat and video chat on PlayStation 4.
Yep, through Uno. So through Uno, you can finally have that video chat.
I mean, it's just, Xbox had this for a while. I mean, well, they had the whole Skype service, so yeah, that's cool. So am I gonna have to get the PlayStation camera for this? Obviously, right? So
yeah, there you go. There's your system seller right there, or your camera seller, outside of VR. But
yeah, what's Uno dropping? Wait, did you say a date?
August 9th.
Shoot.
So you see that?
I mean, maybe we should have like a little PSBS game night and just like play Uno. Everyone has a camera and everything. We're just playing.
Yeah, we should totally do that. So that's how we get our video chat. We do our video. We do a little episode or play, like you said, a game night through Uno, and we just record with the video chat.
Yeah, and then we just invite people over and just like if they want to be part of it, and just play. Because Uno was big on the 360 when it came out a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you see like YouTube channels and people playing it and stuff on back then, but it's phased out and everything. People move on to other things, but for PlayStation,
yeah.
I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Check this out.
Speaking of things returning or things that you never expected coming back, we got another question about a different kind of franchise. One that maybe you would not have expected coming back. This one comes from Malik. And I would presume he says Sports Champion comeback with all of the new technology. I guess he's pursuing PSVR. So I don't remember if we had a question about that before about Sports Champions. No, we didn't have a question.
Our question like 2 weeks ago was if iJudgment's coming back.
Oh, well, yeah.
And my instant response was no, but then I kind of warmed up and said maybe as I talked about it. But for Sports Champions, I mean, I would say maybe just for the sake of VR.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, Sports Champions, it's sold respectably, both of them.
Yeah.
2, not as much, of course, but Sports Champions 1, it sold. I mean, it became bundled in with several move controllers. That was the bundle I got.
Yeah.
But it would. I think a return of it would be appropriate.
But
I think it's kind of cool.
But here's the thing about Sports Champions, though. I feel like if it was coming back, they would have done it now, like as a launch title with the VR. I just don't feel like this is a game that they're going to sit here and then like maybe a year from now say, "Hey, Sports Champions 3 coming to VR." Like this just feels like a launch title type game. That like if they're not worried about it at launch, then they're not going to do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's to be seen. I mean, it can always change. I mean, they can, like I said, do it for next holiday just to be like, like if they want to do a second boost of VR sales, just say, "Hey, look, we're doing a new VR bundle, next holiday, and it comes with Sports Champions 3, and you can play all these other little sport things, but then you can use your move and play tennis in first person, move around the court." Or skiing in first person, or whatever sports they want to add to it.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it's possible. I'm not going to say like no, there's no way. I mean, it's possible, but like I said, I feel like that would have been a long title this year if they really wanted to do it. But I mean, if VR does well enough, I guess they could always do it next year.
Mm-hmm.
So.
We'll right.
But
what else is
there? Let's see. Where'd my notes go? Talked about that. Let's see. We got 2, maybe 3 more things to talk about. Kind of, sort of big. Let's talk about Star Wars, I guess. I guess.
Sure. I love Star Wars.
Everybody loves Star Wars, right?
Some people I know haven't even seen Star Wars.
Well, that doesn't mean they hate it. That just means they haven't seen it.
Yeah, they just haven't seen it. But, yeah.
Anyway.
It amazes me for people who haven't seen it. But then again, maybe there's some things that actually... No, I've seen just about almost everything. I mean, maybe there might be 1 or 2 holes where it's like, you haven't seen this? But I mean, I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen things.
Seen things, man.
Like,
but anyway, for for Star Wars, though, they announced for Star Wars Battlefront, they announced some new DLC plans. That in the fall they're putting out the Death Star DLC. Around Death Star, they include characters like Chewbacca as a hero character. But then the big news too they announced is that coming in, I think December, maybe early 2017. I don't think they gave an exact window, but they are doing Rogue One DLC, which a lot of people were predicting. But they are doing Rogue One. They said that include a map that includes that beach we keep seeing in the trailers and posters and stuff. Will be a map for Star Wars Battlefront, and
I know, the good old beach.
Yeah, good old beach. And then Felicity Jones' character is going to be a playable hero.
Good old Jin.
Jin? Yeah, I didn't know her character name.
Oh, Jin! This is going to be iconic stuff in the Star Wars lore, and you can't even remember the main character's name. Nope, I mean, it's like Ray and Finn. This is going to be iconic. I'm going to name my cat Jin or dog Jin or whatever. This is going to be an icon, or name my daughter Jin. This is going to be iconic.
Yeah, Star Wars really likes characters that have either 3-letter names or 1-syllable names. Keep it simple.
Anakin, Annie.
Well, that's 2 syllables.
Obi-Wan.
It's 2 syllables. Well, Obi or Wan. But Ben. But like Finn, Rey, Poe, Jin.
It's supposed to be simple for like the little kids to say or whatever.
Yeah.
Not saying that they can't speak more than 1 syllable.
Wait, Jin? So what, is she related to Qui-Gon Jinn?
But Jin...
Jin? I don't know if they're spelled the same. Update. But, anyway, but this is neat, though. It's coming sometime early 2017. But starting, I think, today, actually, they have updated Star Wars Battlefront to have a offline skirmish mode.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can play the game against bots and stuff.
Oh, sweet.
Like, through the same multiplayer modes, like Walker Assault and all that. So, now it's more so like Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. When you're just playing the bot mode.
Mm-hmm.
Over and over again.
I don't think... Because, you know, we're getting space battles now. At least that's what it seems like, right?
I mean, they haven't gone into detail, but I mean, they did keep showing, like... I mean, it's hard... I mean, they showed, like, that picture of, like, here's the Death Star, and here's some X-Wing fighters around the Death Star in space. You know, so it's like, is there space battles?
Like, you know, that's what everyone... And I want it, too. I mean,
it'd be kind of lame to have a Death Star level and be like, oh, well, no, it's just inside the Death Star. You know?
I don't know. This is Star Wars Battlefront we're talking about here. So
yeah,
it's tough. I don't really know because, you know, I only played Battlefront around the launch month, and you know, it's a lot like the Destiny Year 1 thing. You know, I wasn't blown away by it, and I kind of just like left after the beginning and whatnot. So I don't know if Battlefront's done any better, or if it's kind of more legs, or if people have stayed on. But yeah, Battlefront was very much the Destiny of 2015, where it's just, you know, I played it, I'm just, what? And then I just go, I kind of get in and get out. But
I mean, they're still
don't know.
I mean, they're adding stuff. Like I said, there's an offline mode now, so that's going to help a lot of people who are just like, no, I want to play by myself or something.
I don't want to play by myself. I want a campaign. I mean, yes, I know the Star Wars Battlefront campaigns are not always like the deepest and whatnot, but I want a campaign. And like, you know, I was thinking about like Titanfall 2. Like, Titanfall 2 is going to have at least a decent campaign because those guys, those ex-Infinity War people know how to make a campaign with like a decent story. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
so.
We'll see. But anyway, oh damn. But
go over there to that dog.
Yeah, I know. There's a dog. I don't know if you can hear him.
It's okay. He wants to talk.
Dog wants to talk. No. Okay, I think she stopped. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, they're still. I mean, show support and they're doing different things, like doing offline mode and the Rogue One stuff. Man, aren't you excited for Rogue One?
Rogue One for Star Wars Battlefront. I mean, I'm excited for it. I don't know. I don't know if any of this stuff is going to bring me to Battlefront. I mean, I already have enough games as it is, and Battlefront, like I said, didn't wow me. So I don't know. I mean, it'll look cool. It'll be tempting for sure once I get to see after I see Rogue One, because it's coming out before, right?
What?
The Rogue One stuff.
I mean, they didn't give an exact window. I think they said end of the year or something, so probably around the time of the movie, maybe a little after.
But because I don't know if you've seen at least a sizzle reel of Rogue One, but it's got some amazing locales.
Locales.
Yeah. So, like some really amazing looking locales.
Mm.
And it's all practical. There's no green screen and it just looks so good. that movie's gonna be something, man.
They actually filmed it in space.
Better than yeah, they did. Wait, did they? No, that's what episode 9 wants to do.
Yeah.
Which that's not gonna happen. So the movie's budget would be expedited with that. But I'm excited for all the Star Wars stuff nonetheless, whether or not it'll be good. Especially with Battlefront. Because, I mean, would you get the stuff for Battlefront? I mean, do you even have the season pass?
No.
Oh.
No, but I mean, this is the one DLC pass I'm interested in actually buying. The rest were just kind of I don't really feel like buying this. But I'm interested in the Rogue One stuff. Like I said, just see it.
Yeah. Me too.
But, alright, we're getting... Next time my time thing's a little skewed. But, I think we have time to talk about one more topic.
Ooh.
Because we need to talk about it. It's kind of big. It was a big thing this week. But it was announced this week that Tomb Raider is finally coming to PS4 as the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration edition. Or something like that. And it will be released on 20-year celebration edition, and it'll be released on October 11th.
Not a good time for that. Not really a good time.
Yeah, October is pretty intense. I mean,
crowded. Yeah.
VR games, Titanfall 2, Battlefield 1.
Yeah, October's asking a lot for the gamer, the PS4 gamer. Yeah, it's not a good date. It should have maybe got pushed to even later. This is not very. That's not very good. No, it's just it can be one of those things. Push it aside a little bit, but you're gonna list all the things.
Yes, but it comes with all kind of good stuff. It has the game, it has all the content from the season pass, so the DLC's there. All DLC output weapons, and it says it will also have an art book for people who pre-order. It says includes.
Oh, you gotta love your art books. Make sure you don't open it.
Yeah. 20-year also includes new Extra Survivor Ultra Hard difficulty mode for the main campaign, and 3 new playable content, including the Blood Ties, a combat-free narrative-focused story in which Laura explores the Croft Manor to discover new information about her family. With guess what? VR support.
Something that they didn't advertise too much on it, but it's hey, by the way, it's got VR support.
I mean, I know this is for a non-combat mode where you're just walking around her house, but
AKA maybe that house from Uncharted 4. Just kidding.
But I mean, it's still neat. I mean, this is already a big selling point for me just because it's more VR content. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the thing where I'm going to tell people what games you got for your VR? Oh, I got this Tomb Raider. You play Tomb Raider in VR? I'm like, well, no, but I mean, there's this mode where you walk around our house and it's in VR. It's like, what? You can't shoot a bow in VR.
That would be really cool, though.
Use the move controls. Oh, there's your Sports Champions.
Or Horizon.
Yeah. But there's that. There's a new zombie mode called Laura's Nightmare. Where you basically just you're in the mansion, you're fighting off waves of zombies.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also a new mode that is it's co-op endurance mode. Players attempt to survive as long as they can while keeping track of warmth and hunger meters. The longer you last, the more experience you earn, but if you don't manage to succeed, reach an extraction point, and escape, you lose everything. So this is neat. There's a co-op mode, because there's no regular multiplayer, but there is now a co-op mode, so that's neat. For us, we could play that.
Mm-hmm. Oh hell, dude, we're gonna have a blast with that. I'm excited for it.
Endurance mode.
Yes, the endurance mode. We're gonna play that together. Definitely.
Yeah. But I mean, this, like I said, this sounds neat. I'm excited for VR support. I'm excited for this endurance mode. I'm excited to finally actually play the game.
Yeah, me too. I'm not like totally just, oh my gosh. But yeah, of course, more Tomb Raider 2013 was fantastic. Platinumed it, and yeah, I'll be sure to platinum this one too, because the achievements for it don't look too difficult. Well, and then maybe we'll get like some add-on trophies with additional content, which would be a lot of value. Yeah, we'll actually be playing that game quite a bit. Yeah. So
they were really trying to, justify paying $60 for this game.
Oh yeah, of course.
Adding
and they knew that they had to. And then we got what we predicted, that PlayStation blog post, and then just a couple trailers on YouTube, and then, yep, that's all it needed. No other. I don't think Sony needs to promote this game any further.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be like in its like top catalog of like, oh man, you need to go buy it. No, you should really just focus on the newer games.
Well, I mean, they'll probably put it on like sizzle reels for like VR,
Suppose,
to be like, hey, this has VR, But yeah, I mean, this is cool because, like you said, we always predicted that we'll probably have all the DLC, but we didn't expect like all this new stuff, like these new modes or whatever. Which these new modes will be available for Xbox and PC. Like if you own the season pass on Xbox or PC, you still get this new content.
Right.
But of course, it won't have VR support, like for the Blood Ties mode, the Manor.
No.
That's only on PlayStation. You get the VR.
Mm-hmm.
There's that. It's neat. But then, like you pointed out to me the other day, it's like, that box art looks really familiar.
Yeah, that was from Wario64. I think pointed that out on Twitter about the box art looking eerily similar to Uncharted Collector's box art, which is also a collection that sold really well.
Mm-hmm.
So and then Neil Druckmann pointed it out too, but it's whatever.
Whatever. It's like
It's
just a weird franchise. It's a weird thing between these two franchises. Because I mean, like I know obviously Uncharted's inspired by Tomb Raider, but now Tomb Raider is now inspired by Uncharted. So it's like, just weird. The coexistence of these franchises.
Yeah, it is.
But anyway.
But yeah, I'm excited for Tomb Raider nonetheless. We're gonna probably do we could do a game night with that too.
Game night. We need game nights. Yeah. Like I said, we really need to do that Uno one. I'd be down to do that Uno game night.
Dude, the Uno one is gonna be good. Yeah, I'm gonna go pick that up day one. Maybe hopefully there's like a PlayStation Plus thing. But yeah, I'll probably go pick up the camera and get that.
Yeah, go get you a camera and go download Uno, and then we'll have a game night with Uno.
Oh heck yeah! I can't wait.
It'll be fun.
You hear here first, guys. We're gonna have a game night.
Uno game night using that video chat.
And then testing on the video chat.
Finally coming to PS4.
Yep. In order to play with us, you have to. I'm just kidding. You don't have to have the camera, but at least have a mic.
Let's have a mic. We'll talk. It's still not. What is it? Powers level where they did the cross video game chat. Remember that?
Yeah.
People thought that was really coming to PS4 because he was playing on a PS4.
That's right.
I was like, whatever, man. But you got Uno now. To do your video chat. But anyway. Yeah, for Tomb Raider though, like you said, October 11th, it's a little weird. Am I getting a day one? I would like to. Especially
with the crowded month of October, probably not.
But with VR coming out like 2 days later. Well, granted, October's my birthday, so maybe I'll have some money to spend, but mostly I'll probably just get VR and some VR games, and then the PS 4.5 Neo thing might be coming in October also. So I don't know. Like I said, I want to get Tomb Raider. I want to play it. I just don't know. Is day one yet or not?
Yeah.
But we shall see.
Yeah. yeah, a lot of waiting and seeing. We're in this summertime of just waiting and seeing. But honestly, the next game I'm gonna get, the next game I'm gonna get is Uno.
Uno, yeah. I think Uno Wait, when I said August 9th, I think that's like what, the same day as No Man's Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who needs No Man's Sky? We got Uno.
Yeah, No Man's Sky. I don't know. We'll
like
see.
I said, you got to go get Uno and you got to go get a camera.
Exactly. So you can play with us in game night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. Oh man, I'm excited for it. Yeah, so we got to find people to play it.
So
first person will be able to be on the show. No questions asked. Just keep going. No questions.
Well, it says drop in, drop out multiplayer, so people can just drop in on us. Be like, hey, you guys playing Uno? Like, yeah.
Yeah, we could go find random people too and just like mess around. So.
But like, hey, you do realize you're being recorded for the PSBS?
Yeah, well, we'll stream it on Twitch.
Yeah, we can do that too.
Stream it on Twitch.
All right, well,
because
you can stream it on Twitch because I don't have good internet. Oh.
I have decent internet. Not
now,
like super.
Oh, now you have
clear.
decent internet. You went from perfect to decent.
Perfect. It varies sometimes. I mean,
Okay, well, how about this? When we do our Uno game night, I'll record it and you'll stream it.
Sounds good to me.
So yeah, we'll look into that. But anyway, with that though, we're getting to the end of this. So with that, this has been the PSBS episode 68. I'm your host, Coach TPSN Bayou Boys. My coach here is
Andrew Arenas, Douglas. Everybody have a good week.
Have a good week. Comic-Con this week. Go check that out. Play some games and all that good stuff. And everything. And yeah. And thanks for listening, and hopefully we'll see you guys next week.